Most of us have met someone who says and does all the right things, yet triggers a sharp sense of unease. They smile at the right moments and speak with perfect politeness, but something in your gut tells you to be careful. Humans are biologically conditioned to scan for loud, physically aggressive threats. We look for clenched fists and raised voices as the primary signals of danger. Some of the most effective manipulators stay quiet and pleasant to remain under that biological radar. They use politeness as a tool to avoid scrutiny. You might notice these individuals change their behavior depending on who they are talking to. They prioritize maintaining a specific image over showing a consistent character. To avoid being compromised emotionally, we have to look past the surface smile and identify the specific patterns in how they treat the people around them. Extreme politeness always serves a specific function. It is deployed to lower a target's natural defenses and build a sense of unearned trust. This diagram illustrates impression management. A rigid external shield controls how others perceive the manipulator, projecting a curated image while obscuring true intentions. This false safety encourages oversharing. Surrounding nodes begin leaking personal data points, which the dark central core quietly absorbs. They document these insecurities and secrets, archiving them until a moment arises where that information can be used for leverage or social sabotage. Every compliment and active listening session during this phase provides the manipulator with more reconnaissance data. Once the intelligence is gathered, the manipulator moves from observation to the use of emotional leverage. This creates emotional debt. When they perform a small, unasked-for favor, it triggers a heavy, suffocating sense of obligation in the victim, shown by the sudden, massive weight locking the scale in an unbalanced state. They frequently pair this with the role of the victim. By twisting scenarios, they make it feel as though denying their future requests is a personal betrayal or a moral failure. This behavior often stems from a profound fear of rejection. They rely on control and validation to mask a deep sense of personal insecurity. The perfectly curated personality acts as a fragile defense mechanism, built to hide those vulnerabilities from the world. Maintaining a psychological mask takes significant energy. Eventually, the strain of that effort creates visible inconsistencies in their behavior. One major warning sign is conditional kindness. The polite behavior only appears when an audience of value is watching, or when they need something specific. Their relationships are often transactional. They might gossip behind a friend's back while maintaining a supportive, friendly facade to their face. Then there is the behavioral shift. When you finally say no or stop providing what they want, they may suddenly become cold, distant, or attempt to turn others against you. The distinction lies in the expectation. Real kindness is offered without a price. Calculated kindness functions like a ledger where every favor is tied to a hidden string. Recognizing the mechanics of impression management and emotional debt takes the power away from the manipulator. Once you see the patterns, the secrecy they rely on no longer works.